Oh, Durianrider's not healthy. No, mate, you need meat. Sugar's bad. Rice is bad. Fruit's bad. Like, vegan's bad. Carb's bad, man. Can't do it. Prove me wrong, Durianrider. Prove me wrong.
Okay, welcome to the video. I'm gonna show you all these tests. We're gonna go through what they mean, what's the ideal. This is all me. I've covered out all the data so the stalkers don't have to harass anyone. Here we have, this is estrogen. Estrogen in men. Estrogen is very, very important for sex drive. Estrogen is equally as important for sex drive as testosterone. Some researchers say that estrogen is more important. So you see my estrogen level there, 55 to 150. And this varies hour to hour. In this test done October the 22nd, 2019, we're bang in the middle, 100. I'm a pretty sort of in the middle sort of guy with a lot of tests. So that's estrogen in that test. We have thyroid function. We also have sort of bang in the middle there, TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, the FT4, that's 3T4. So, you know, within ranges, again, these values vary a lot depending on how much sleep you've had, how much sex you've had, how much overtraining you have or haven't done, what stimulants you've been using, etc. So we can do more videos about that, but that's my thyroid, all good. Here we have, this is a test from September, and I'm going to compare some of these tests from this month to last month. And so we can see hemoglobin is high. That could have been maybe a bit dehydrated. The test after that, the hemoglobin came down. So hematocrit at 57, full natty bra. But you can see that I'd have a pretty high blood since doing the B12 shots consistently and training. This is when I got back into training in 2012. It went up. So, but again, it can be dehydration, you know, things like that. So I did get it tested recently. It has gone down, and I made sure I was better hydrated for the test. So it's a bit more of that could be what's called a false negative, where you don't actually have that much hemoglobin because you're dehydrated, it goes up. So if we go down here, we can see look at my eosinophils. All right, so what's going on here? Why is that elevated? That is, boom, cat food allergy 2019. We've got the cats, and so we've got the air filter in, and this should be going down very soon. So there you go, the platelets as well, pretty consistent. So very good blood volume for a cyclist, runner, long-term vegan. Very, 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 very good. I'll be a good blood donor. So that's September one, and this goes back to 2011. So, you know, I love geeking out on this data. This is estrogen, testosterone from last month, and even June we have here. We can see how the numbers vary. For some reason, they didn't test my steroid hormone binding globulin, this SHBG, but that was 32. Again, all within the ranges, a bit higher, a bit lower. It jumps around depending on, you know, what cycle I'm on, things like that, what's going on in my life, stress, sleep, etc. So again, you can see that there's no steroid abuse going on or whatever someone might claim. Taking that out of context because the videos of transparency, you can see everything here is within range. TSH again, you can see it jumping around. It's almost double, and then jumps down. My latest ones goes up. So, you know, thyroid things go up and down. So you might test under the range, but then next week you're okay again. So, you know, if you're gonna take medication for stuff, you know, understand here's the ranges here. So we've got 0.4. So a lot of people do one test and freak out. You know, so we can see here I've done many tests, but the numbers jump around. So it doesn't mean much. So one test doesn't mean anything. Don't panic. I've never taken any thyroid meds. I look after my thyroid. I very, 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 very rarely use stimulants. I have been getting late nights this year, but stims are the worst thing for thyroid in my experience of people. Coaching thousands of people. This is an important inflammation marker. This is erythrocyte sedimentation rate, how quickly your erythrocytes fall down to the ground. And so lower is better. So this is very, very low inflammation. This is very fresh test. This is 20. My ESR is always low because I'm hydrated and I'm vegan and I eat lots of sugar. And so sugar decreases inflammation, fat increases inflammation. And here's the proof right here. You know, people say all this stuff, but look at the blood tests. Look at the data. And this goes for everyone I coach. You know, you can't have high inflammation and be a good cyclist. Your legs will be all bloated and puffy looking. So you can see lean is low inflammation. Fat, chubby is high inflammation. Bloated, high inflammation. Lean, muscle definition is low inflammation. That's ESR. Here we have we have, and just people say, oh, that wasn't even your test. Look, if someone thinks that these aren't my tests, then we'll put $100,000 in it. These are my tests. All right, so total transparency here. And we have what have we got here? We have the bloods, sodiums, potassiums. Again, these values jump up and down all the time. So people might be high in potassium or low in potassium, but then and half an hour later they're good again. Uric acid, there's more proof of them eating low protein. So there you go, just really low in urea. People say that sugar causes uric acid. No, it doesn't. That comes from protein, the urates. So you see you've got great kidney function there. Everything's just going fantastic. We want it greater than 60 and we've got greater than 90. And let's go look at the liver. Do we have any fatty liver? No, we don't. We're 34. The AST is 28, so well under. So where's my fatty liver after 18 years? High carbohydrate, so it just goes to show you that if you take, oral anabolics, I've seen that go up before, but then once you cycle off, get off, whatever. Not that I've even done a proper cycle. You can look at how skinny I am. Taking a few, pills in Thailand isn't what I'd call a cycle, especially if you don't break 70 kilos. So this is interesting stuff here. Look at that liver health, things like that. So you can see I follow low protein diet. That's low inflammation. Amino acids is acid, so less is better. Enough, but minimal albumin. So that low protein creates a very lean runner sort of physique, low inflammation. Here we have see look at that potassium. I'm not sure why, but that potassium that morning was a bit high, But again, not too much high, but again, it dropped down on the recent test, didn't it? On the recent test, if we go to, so that's the 19th of September, we're going to go to fast forward to October, we see the potassium's at 4.1, so and things vary all the time. So if you get one test and it's high or low, it doesn't really mean much. But again, we see the urea with me always low because I don't have gout from eating animal products, etc. Low protein, high sugar creates low urea, which is good for your kidneys, fantastic for your kidneys, things like that. So very good kidney health. Uric acid again low, so the kidneys can produce a lot of EPO. I think that's why I do have good hemoglobin. One reason I probably would never be able to use EPO because my hemoglobin's really good as it is, and probably one reason I could never be a bodybuilder like Athlete X, taking stuff every week of the year because my hemoglobin probably get too high. So that's my just genetics there, and B12 and etc. So we can see here that the ALT did go up. And that was from a debulk, but it went right down again. So, and that was a very low dosage as well. So these guys out there doing a lot of steroids, man, and eating animal products, that's going to be hard on your kidneys, man, hard on your liver. Cholesterol, we've got low cholesterol here, 3.3, 4.5, 4.2, so always low, good low cholesterol, and fantastic there. Strong sex drive, always asking my girlfriends over the years, especially in recent years. Glucose fasting, 5.1, 5.4, so it's fantastic. Glucose there, and again I ate breakfast that morning. I don't like going. That was done at 11 o'clock. So I said I was fasted, but I actually wasn't fasted. I'd had maybe some fruit or whatever, which maybe is indicative of the higher potassium. So there you go. Even with a sugary sweet breakfast, blood glucose goes back within range, goes up and then goes back within range. We have here, this is testosterone from just recently. So again, you can see it jumping up and down. The sex hormone binding globulin 19. So these things jump up and down. Free testosterone, which is pretty important to check. Again, within range. And that's on a lot of late nights. So recently had some issues with the cats, a bit of stress there with Schnitzel and Cece getting ran over. So a little bit of stress impacted that. So that can lower T a bit, but again, it's still within range. And it varies hour to hour. A lot of factors. And we have here hemoglobin, recent one. So you saw before 185, now it's back down to 173. Your hematocrit back down low again. Your mean cell volume, all these things just dropping back to normal levels. Eosinophils 1.2. Now where were we over here? What were we before? Let's have a look. This is great. I mean, a lot of people don't even know how to read their blood tests. They're just like, oh, my doctor said it was okay, and I'm asking for the numbers, and they're like, what? So here's a fantastic. This is really, really interesting. So this is with strong cat allergy. This is, we had a real strong cat allergy this time of year. So we got 0.79, 0.79, and then we get up to 1.2, you know, so it is jumping around there massively, all right, so massively. But with the air purifier, it seems to be getting better. So again, it just can jump up, and also with hay fever as well. So if you can look at times where I didn't have a cat or pussies, the boom is really low, isn't it? Really low. So, but then the cat pussy fur brings it up. Today's a pretty good day though. Got a southerly wind, not much pollen in the air. Did a good 17:30 park run this morning. So there you go, that's his hemoglobin, all these things backed in. So anemia, not with me, baby. Anyone I coach never has anemia unless you have some sort of internal bleeding issue going on there, and then we can try and work out what's going on there. But otherwise, this is one reason that my athletes do so well, is we make sure we have enough B12 in the body and iron. I didn't get those tested this test because they're always good enough. And this number here, hemoglobin, that's the most important one. If your level is high, in the higher range, that means you're getting enough B12 and iron. If it's in the lower range, it means you're going to have trouble burning fat. It means you've got low iron, low B12, low fitness. So this one wants to be higher than lower for men and women. All right, so that's done. What else can we say here? Serum rate. Is this another one? Inflammation markers, CRP, very important. We want to have it, you know, this is less than 1. The reference range is 0 to 10. So out of 10 being your Joe Rogan inflamed, and 0 being your Durianrider early nights, I'm less than 1. So maybe a 0.5 to a 0.9. So fantastic there. That's the C-reactive protein, a very important marker in inflammation. So that's used using the Beckman method. So a very accurate way to test inflammation in the body, the C-reactive protein, aka CRP. All right, what have we got here? This is glucose. Again, I wasn't fasted. I don't skip breakfast, and I've got work in the morning. So I go up at generally 6 a.m. This test was done maybe 10 or 11 a.m. So had been up for 5 hours. There's no way I'm going to miss 5 hours of eating. I have my breakfast in the morning, and then get my blood test about an hour or so afterwards, and blood sugar drops back down to normal. So there you go. That is the tests. That is the tests. If you have any questions about them down below, hit me up. These are the blood tests I recommend any athlete does, regardless of your diet, nutrition. You always want to, have a look at things, what's going on in your body, understand things. If you do find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. But there you go. That's the C-reactive protein. I'd love to see Sean Baker or any of these people, Vegan Gains, etc., all the sugar-phobic people, show their blood tests because they look very inflamed. Peace. I've got a little baby here. All right, baby's going to croak. Baby's going to give you a little bit of a scratch. Baby, relax a little bit. Oh, baby's seeing herself from the camera there. Baby. Oh, little baby chops. All right, there you go. Look at these cats. Look how healthy they are. Oh, what's these little scramble cats? So hopefully you found that informative. That's the transparency. That's the transparency. That's the transparency. Right there, And that's what I love. I had a debate on Facebook last night in this Adelaide vegan group. And man, there's some nutters out there. And someone brought up an old Vegan Gains video, Durianrider versus the fitness industry, which Richard has since deleted because he realizes he looks a bit silly that he's out of shape. Fast forward to 2019, and I'm winning running races. I won a running race this morning, 17:30 for 5k, on 5ks a week. So any critics come out, show us how much you train and how your performance is going. And better yet, show us your blood tests. Show us your fitness tests. Show us your blood tests. And then you can critique. Otherwise, it's like, yup. Where's Joe Rogan? Where's your blood test? Where's your cardio? All right? Anyone can inject steroids, get strong at a deadlift. That's easy. But to develop fitness, to actually run a respectable 5k time relative to your age, that takes effort, right? Just taking steroids, injecting in steroids. I've done that before. You go to the gym, you start growing, man. In the next few days, you start growing. You keep going back to the gym, chugging your protein, your pea protein, or whatever you're taking. You grow. It's just so easy, man. You go to any music festival. It's just full of crew. Like, it doesn't cost much money. It doesn't take much effort. Just inject, lift, eat, done. But cardio, healthy blood tests, that takes discipline, takes hard work, takes consistency. So that's just the deal there. So anyway, any critics, of the high carb, low fat vegan diet, you know, any critics of the game changers, any critics of high sugar diets, high carbohydrate diets. Rice is sugar. Rice is pure sugar. Glucose. Most of the calories coming from white rice, brown rice, quinoa, glucose. Simple sugar. The body runs on refined sugar, as simple as that. Simple sugars, I should say, even better. Glucose and sucrose. That's why, I mean, the word refined sugar, people would love to use that as like a little, you know, like a little social proof. Oh, I'm against refined sugar too, but they're eating white rice or brown rice. Oh, fructose is bad, but I'm eating fruit. And you're like, hang on, but fruit's full of fructose. That's like saying, you know, teeth. You know, don't put mercury in your teeth, but in your food it's okay. Or don't have mercury in your food, but in your teeth it's okay. It's like, it's mercury, man, and it's leaching into your body. It's carbohydrate, man. It's sugar, it's glucose, it's fructose. You're putting it inside your body, right? It doesn't matter if you mix fiber with mercury. It's in your bloodstream, okay? It's in your bloodstream. It doesn't matter if you mix fiber with sugar. Sugar's going into your bloodstream, all right? Your blood sugar's going up, and that's a good thing. It's normal. Every cell in the human body runs on sugar, aka glucose and fructose. Sucrose, which is found in fruit. Fruit is full of sucrose. We have banana in reach, we don't. You know, fruit is just full of sucrose, sugar. Rice is full of glucose, sugar. So when people, you know, that's just, it just shows to me then that they have this like no idea about human physiology, human nutrition, and they may well be a doctor, they may well be a lawyer, but it doesn't mean shit. It means they don't have right prescriptions. Here you go, here's your contraceptive pill, here's your antidepressants, here's your asthmatic, here's your just whatever, here's your drugs. When it comes to actually reading a test, not many doctors don't actually read a blood test. And I love going to the doctors and just sort of ask them about it and sort of see what they say, and I made some good videos about that, and some doctors out there are very clued up. But I'll be honest with you, when it comes to nutrition, most doctors have no idea. Most dietitians have no idea. They can parrot off a lot of vitamin names and the, you know, amino acids and all that stuff. But when it comes to actual real world performance, practical knowledge that I can teach an 8-year-old and they can benefit from instantly, and we can prove that on the running track, we can prove that in the weight room, we can prove that in their aesthetics, their genetics, epigenetics, whatever you want to call it. We can prove that. These people out there, I mean, my critics on YouTube, how come none of them ever have any fit, hot girlfriends who are in shape? Where are they? Name one person who critiques me on YouTube who has a hotter girlfriend, fitter girlfriend than me ever. Zero, because they don't even know how to train themselves, you know, or they don't know how to train women. Simple as that. So it might sound really arrogant of me to say that, but that's just the truth. So if you're going to call me out, critique, that's no hassles, man. But you got to have better results. You got to have better results on paper. You got to have better results on cardio. Yeah. Anyone can inject, lift, and lie about it. It's a full YouTube diet. People just lie in your face. I don't take any steroids, man. It's just my chickpeas. It's just my whey protein. It's just. So come on, man. Take it if you want, but don't bullshit people about it. And that's what I love, being really transparent like that. I don't have to bullshit people. So if you want the cardio, if you want that lean physique, if you want the clean blood test, better health, then don't listen to these fake natties who are just bullshitting you, or the people who just have no fitness, like Mick the Vegan. Mick the Vegan has zero cardio. The dude looks mad anemic. How pale he is. He would have the cardio of my 60-year-old friend, and she is a mother of 4, and she runs a 5K in like 21. I guarantee you Mick the Vegan couldn't do that. He has very poor health and fitness because his diet is so... Same with Dr. Greger. Where's Dr. Greger's health? Where's Dr. Greger's blood tests? Where's his fitness? You know? Where's the vitality? He can't get it for himself. He can't get it for his family. He sure as hell can't get it for you. Alright? Anyone can regurgitate studies off the internet and go, and to steal money from people saying it's for charity when it's your charity, Gregor, and you put it in your pocket. That's just bogus, man. But, you know, so where's the evidence there? So, me, bit of a call out video. Not meaning to hate, just meaning to be honest and transparent about it. If you're gonna critique, that's fine. You know, I love critiquing others. I love being critiqued, but put your money where your mouth is. Show us better results, and I'll listen to you. You can test inflammation. It's just your body, like just the hardness of the dryness of the muscle. You can see I'm not a big guy. I'm a runner, cyclist. You can sort of see abs all year round on me. Just had some water and foods that cover up a bit. But you don't have to starve down to have low body fat. So see the legs there, a little chicken leg muscle. So I've got the same sort of physique as an elite runner, and I'm doing 5Ks a week. All right, I'm 42, so some people say it's too lean, it's too low body fat, blah blah blah. But it's a very natural, easily attainable physique, and I have incredible fitness. Today I was racing 20-year-old guys in the running race. There's a bunch of 20-year-olds trying to beat me, and it's like I remember when I was 20 and do a bike race and there's some 40-year-old guy just flogging you or whatever. It's like it does your head in, because you think 40's like us, or you think 30's old. I still think 27 was old. So it feels really good to be able to still be fitter at this age than I was when I was 20. Primarily because I know how to eat better, think better. Thinking is huge. Recover. Last night I went to bed at 3 a.m. Things of having a 20-something girlfriend who's always monkey business and around. So it's just a thing like that, So this is me being 42, which some people are like, 42, I'm 82 watching this video. You're an inexperienced muppet. Wait till you're 80, Hope I live that long. Doubt I'll be around then, but
well,
yeah. But I think it's fantastic that for me it's all about quality of life. People are like, you live in a shitty house and blah blah blah, and it's like, man, whatever you can say, whatever. The quality of life I experience every day is just like, man, the level of stress I have is only if I want stress online. Otherwise, it's non-existent. So I've created this reality for myself. My biggest stress right now is just these bikes doing them up. So for me, it's quality of life. Right? Quality of life is everything. It's everything. So you may have great blood tests. You may have a muscular, lean, trim body, but you might have a shit quality of life because you're not financially free, or you could be financially free, but you're so addicted to getting excess material shit to compete against the people who you don't even like. Why sacrifice your life to appeal or compete with total fucking sociopaths, right? Even in the vegan world, sociopaths exist everywhere. In the vegan world, the cycling world, the running world, the YouTube world, the car world, the leather lounge suite world, the camping. That's just damaged people out there. So are you really gonna, maybe you're trying to get back at your parents, I want to show them I want to make more money and they get more, and it's like, or your brother or your sister or your ex or your whatever, or your, like, what are you doing? Are you sacrificing your life quality, chasing this little fucking rat around? What you want, man, is you want clean blood, lean physique, basic food, basic accommodation, basic fitness, functional fitness where you can run. I can sprint down the street as fast as I want. Obviously not as fast as a lot of pure sprinters, but I can clap down the street faster than probably half of the percent of the world's population. There's less than that. I mean, how many people in the world could beat me in a 200 meter or 400 meter sprint? How many is it? It's not many. Most of them would be like, young 20-something guys who are on a track team. And once they hit 40, it's like, I used to run when I was 20. I used to run 20 years ago. So often people's dietary and lifestyle and work habits just grind them away. So this video here is to inspire and show you what's out there. Man, living in hate or living in competition in a bad way, it eats you up. It eats you up, right? So don't get caught in that rut. I've been caught in that a little bit sometimes here and there, and I'm just like, hang on, what am I doing? This is not me. Well, I'm out, I'm doing a different run race. Hypothetically speaking. So there you go, that's the deal. Good blood test, but more importantly, fitness, it's everything, isn't it? It's like the spokes of a wheel. Let me get a wheel for you. It's like a perfect wheel, all right? We've got the hub here. The hub is like your living, and the spoke is like your relationships with people, your nutrition. Maybe nutrition's like 5 spokes of your wheel of life, all right? This is your orbit. This is your life in the middle here, and this is what's going on in your daily reality. And so all these spokes, if one spoke gets broken, all of a sudden this wheel is wobbling around. So you want to have all this sorted. So we got good blood, good nutrition, as many spokes, sleep, relationships, self-focus, how well you can control your thoughts and emotions. Do you rely on yourself to control your thoughts and emotions, or do you rely on a doctor's prescription? Oh my God, I've had my last pill yesterday. Oh my God, I need a new prescription because I can't control my thoughts. My doctor controls my thoughts for me. Bayer controls my thoughts. Does Bayer control your thoughts? Miss Bristol Myers Squibb? Do you know who those companies are? Big Pharma? Or do you control your thoughts? You know who controls my thoughts? Me. Who should control your thoughts? You. You don't need pills, man. Go to bed earlier. Eat more carbohydrate. Get rid of the caffeine. All that shit causes anxiety. Chocolate, anxiety. Most of us are anxious enough about that shit to add to it. So we've got these spokes in life, man. We've got like finances, lifestyle, all these spokes. So how balanced is your wheel? Often people have one big fat spoke, money, or a steroid physique, or high status job, and all the other spokes are all like not there or broken, and the wheels are just like rolling down the street. And you'll see that example would be, say, maybe an overweight barrister. I know one barrister local in Adelaide. He's overweight. He looks inflamed as a walrus seal, and he's a barrister, and he's just toxic sort of dude. Rides a bike around, and it looks like a big squid jig on the bike. And hey, good to see him on the bike, but so that guy's got a big fat spoke of cash, high status job, but all the other things of being a sociopath or whatever is all out of whack and out of balance. So you could be, what's your wheel looking like? Are things even? Is things out of wobble? Is it circle of life? Or does your wheel look like a square? So yeah, anyway, that's the thoughts, comments, criticisms, bit of ranting, bit of improv. We'll see you on the road. The wheel of life. Think about it.